This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff. And what else do you feel like talking about? I'm your host, Maxwell Cercia.
And I'm your host who doesn't need to know what goes bump in the night, Dave Spades.
This episode, we continue our monster bracket of scariest monsters. We're now on the Foul 4, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, David.
Yo. We're doing the monster bracket. Why do you always take a drink after this?
I don't know. It's like that. It's
you
just,
set it up. You set it up
ritual.
to like. You set it up to talk, and then just like there's dead air for like the 2 seconds until I jump in. It's like,
yes, monster bracket time. If you've been following along, we're doing scariest monsters. I'm not gonna go into mega detail about it because you should be following along.
yeah.
We're now in the Foul 4.
Woo.
If you want to see who lost or who was ever in the brackets, go back and listen to our Sour 16.
Or watch them on YouTube because I got them up there.
Yeah, on YouTube, and we got a great Halloween setup going on,
buddy.
So.
I'm a big fan of it. What are we gonna do for Christmas?
Oh, we're gonna go all out.
Hell yeah, I like it.
I was looking at our older episodes, and I was like, oh yeah, I used to wear a Santa hat.
Yep. Get it all up there.
Yeah,
I'm pumped.
I might have to grow my hair out again for that one, but
Really?
just looks good with the hair coming out of the Santa hat. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
But now we're on the Foul 4, so we're gonna see who this is going against who. Yeah. So let's just jump right into it. I will get the descriptions of the monsters every time, even though you should know them by this point. But we're gonna describe them.
Yep.
All right. So first matchup, we got our number 1 seed. Let's keep it in. The seeds are all random, so that's pretty interesting that number 1 seed is who. The Pantanax are evil creatures that are depicted as women with long black hair, red eyes, and pale skin. They are said to usually wear a white dress smeared with blood. According to Folklore, the Pantanax announces her presence through a sound similar to a high-pitched cry of a baby. She kills her victims by digging into their stomach, using her sharp, long fingernails, and eating their organs. Also, if you have your eyes open when you see her, she sucks them out and locates her victims by hanging laundry. She is up against Black Annis, which is a boogeyman figure from English folklore. She is imagined as a blue-faced hag or witch with iron claws and a taste for human flesh, especially children. Oh, okay. She is said to venture out into the night looking for unsuspecting children, then tanning their skins by hanging them on trees before wearing them around her waist. It's a big one. She's a number 4 seed.
This is tough because these are like very similar monsters in a sense. That they're both women, so terrifying.
Facts.
Yeah, big facts.
I mean, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah. All the nerds that were making up these myths back in the day, just as scared as women.
Bunch of incels.
Yeah, a bunch of incels. All scared of women.
But yeah,
I don't know. I still personally want to give it to Black Annis. She still scares me more. It's something about tanning the hide of children. I don't know why. It's the child murder that gets me every time.
The child murder,
man. Child murder. Just I'm not a fan of it. I know some people are, but I'm just not a fan of it. What are you feeling? Always a pretty bad way to go. Still,
what?
The Pantanax is still a pretty bad way to go.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the Pantanax would. I don't know. It's tough because I'm trying to think of what would scare me more.
Yeah.
Like if I was in the woods, because they're both wood creatures, pretty much. What would scare me more?
I think those metal claws coming.
I don't know.
I think we're also both pretty safe from the Pantanax because we put our laundry away like pretty regularly.
That is a pretty lame thing, but we're also not children. But I guess Black Annis does not only kill children.
Yeah, she just prefers to kill
Especially
children. Yes, they're just her main course. She's terrifying.
And I did a great job by not putting the poll on Instagram, so we don't get any tiebreakers there.
Oh shit! Yeah. Well, what do you got? We could always. If you're voting Pantanax, we could always post up on Instagram, post video, and then it could be for next episode.
We gotta decide.
All right. All right.
I'm fine with going Black Annis. I agree. Pantanax definitely super scary. I don't like the scream thing. That's a really good.
Scream's really bad, but like.
But Black Annis is like. She's got iron claws, blue face. She's a hag.
She's so bad.
Yeah, she's really bad.
She wears the hides of children.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it to Black Annis. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Fine with that. Yep.
It's messed up.
All right. So Black Annis to the final.
Let's go.
Knocking off the number 1 seed. Cinderella story here. And then we have a number 2 seed going against the Wendigo. By the way, last week, number 2 seed was against, as we pronounce La Llorona, as Llorona. I was accosted that we said it wrong. We're 2 white men who don't speak Spanish, but with 2 L's in Spanish make a Y sound, which I'm actually pretty positive we both did know that. But
oh hell no, I don't know Spanish. What?
Oh really? Oh, when I was like looking into. Okay, anyways, regardless.
When you did your 2-week hobby of I'm gonna learn Spanish.
Yeah, I actually started again for reasons.
Get out of here.
But the word Wendigo, because number 2 seed is Wendigo, is a Cree Indian word that means evil that devours. Wendigos were once human who had to resort to cannibalism, eating human flesh supposedly gives supernatural powers and also makes them insatiable. They transform into monsters and lose traces of being human. Wendigos haunt humans, but they don't kill them right away. Often they hoard human victims and keep them alive to save for a rainy day. Number 2 seed.
Terrible.
Against Lake Monsters, our number 14 seed. Who would have known it would have made Lake Monsters so far? Lake Monsters are lake monsters.
Yeah, they're monsters.
Champ from Lake Champlain and Nessie from Loch Ness. Yeah. What are you thinking?
I don't know.
This is tough. I know. I don't
know this one.
I feel like everyone who's listening knows what we want to do.
Yeah.
But we really are trying to not have our biases too aggressive. But here's the point I'm gonna make. This is our fucking show.
Yeah.
You know what?
This is true.
This is our show. I don't know what you mean. We're the ones deciding what we think is scary.
Yes, yeah.
And I think lake monsters are scary.
They're pretty bad.
I think they're awful.
Pretty bad. I feel like just like the Wendigo is whatever. It's catching you regardless. Either one of these is catching you regardless. I just feel like for some reason, I'd have so much more a better full sense of confidence on land fighting a Wendigo as opposed to being in the water fighting a lake monster. Because there's zero chance in my mind when I'm fighting a Wendigo on land. There's a 0.1%
There's
chance.
so that 0.1.
Yeah, exactly. When I'm in the water, no shot. I'm being dragged all the way down to the bottom.
Did you say 0.1?
0.001. I don't know.
I thought you were going to try to go 0.0001.
I think that's what I was trying to do.
Okay.
Who cares? It's our podcast. Matt, what is numbers here? What is numbers here?
We're going to talk about nerd stuff.
In our world, numbers don't matter, and 2 L's say La Llorona. I don't know.
It's Llorona.
Llorona?
2 L's make a Y sound.
I feel like I've never heard it said that way, ever.
I actually looked it up.
I'm not disputing this.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I'm pretty sure, even in that movie that came out, the trailer was like La Llorona.
It was probably made by us.
The whites.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with lake monsters. The sheer dread of being stuck in a dark lake with a. I was listening to watching the podcast because as Dave went, you can watch it. Watching the podcast, and I was just one of the things we were talking about last time, and you said it. You were like, "Yeah, it touches your leg." I was like, "Oh."
Yeah,
that's
done.
Horrible.
Done. Absolutely not. No, it's like what is
doesn't even have to kill you.
Yeah, it's always the concern. It's like, was that a fish or was that Cthulhu? We don't know.
Exactly.
You don't know.
Exactly.
Also, technically another monster. Cthulhu lives under the water.
Have you
seen? I think it might be an ocean,
Rim?
But it might be whatever.
Have you seen Pacific Rim?
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was in the Pacific, which is an ocean, just not a massive lake.
It's the planets. Exactly. Exactly. It's Earth's lake.
Yeah. Exactly. So. Lake Monsters, moving on. I don't care. You can come at us for it, but we have a bias.
They might keep moving, honestly. We'll see.
It's going to the finals.
It's going to the finals. No, I'm not saying it might win it. We'll see.
It
might.
I
don't know. Black Annis is pretty scary.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
You know what? We'll definitely put it out there for polls. And
we got to pull this one.
Yeah, we got to pull this one.
We got to pull this one.
Maybe we'll let you guys decide.
Maybe. We'll see what comes on the day of.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how we feel that day.
Yeah. Feeling generous.
Yeah.
Gracious.
So the final, which is going to be Black Annis versus Lake Monsters.
Okay.
So,
oh boy.
So
that's gonna be a lot.
I'm surprised by this so far. I'm not gonna lie.
I really thought when the Wendigo came up and you started talking about La Llorona, I was really excited. Oh, this is gonna be an easy one. And then it was like, oh no, I'm just referencing that from last week. It's Lake Monsters. Shit. It's such a hard one to do.
I know. Yeah. I feel like there's been really good ones on here. I actually love that Lake Monsters has made it so far because I literally just put it on there because I was like, I'm looking up all these folklore and all this stuff, and I was like, I don't like lake monsters. They creep me out.
They
but I was like, I'll just put them on there. They'll probably get eliminated instantly.
The water's scary, man.
Yeah.
We're not meant to be there.
Yeah. No, yeah. We have to have, I saw this like post. It was like, where's the number one, the girl post. They're like, where's the number one thing like out of these 4 places where your boyfriend went on a nap? 2 of them looked amazing. They were like in this cabin in the woods, and I was like, ooh,
nice.
that would be nice. And then one of them was like undersea.
Nope.
And I was like, ew.
Nope.
I wouldn't be able to nap. I'd have anxiety the entire time.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No way.
The glass is so thick.
Our genetic ancestors got out of the water for a reason. They knew what was down there.
Yeah. Danger.
Yeah. They went to the land because it was safer.
Yeah.
Probably.
We'll have to fluff up the last episode.
Oh, 100%. We'll have to add some stuff to it.
Well, we'll have to...
We can do some honorable mentions.
Ooh, what about some honorable mentions? I like that idea.
Yeah,
That's a good idea. And then, like, I like that idea. Final episode. But, this is going to be a short one, so...
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's the end of a bracket.
End of the bracket. Hang around for the final. And we'll let you guys vote. And we'll decide whether you guys will go with you or not. I don't know. We'll flip a coin. How about we flip a coin that day?
We can flip a
coin.
Flip a coin.
It's like either we go with them or we go with us.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Alrighty. Cool.
Check out Instagram. Vote. Keep watching on YouTube. Keep listening. Stay frosty. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.